Meet the Goddess Inanna, the Sumerian goddess of love, beauty, war, and justice. My version is 8.5 feet tall and made of Corten weathering steel, which will develop a burnt orange patina and then stop rusting. It will last decades untreated outside. She's part of the I Can Soar series. The inspiration for the piece is the feeling of joy and confidence I get while listening to Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. For each goddess, I start by sculpting a 1/3 scale model in wax. I then digitize the model and manipulate the model digitally. In this case, I've added a skirt. Then I start exploring ways to slice and dice the figure so that when I scale her up to a larger than life size, I emphasize the motion of the figure and the tension in the body's musculature. I might spend weeks or months on this part. I need to feel in the lines of the figure what I feel when I listen to the music. Once I'm happy with the rhythm of the piece, I need to turn it into something I can fabricate. The program I use gives me a starting point for the 100 or so pieces of metal that I will need. I send a CAD file to the LaserJet cutter to cut all the pieces of steel to my specifications. A few weeks later, I receive pieces of steel that I can start fabrication. In many ways, it's like building a complicated Lincoln log or Lego project. If I've done a good job on paper, most of the fabrication involves fitting and welding. I build up the sculpture from the ground up. However, rarely have I thought of everything in advance, and I'll need to modify pieces on the fly. This piece is too large to finish inside. I will need to bring the mostly completed sculpture outside to finish up. The piece will weather to the same burnt orange patina as the sculpture you see behind her in my front yard sculpture garden.